Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the biggest comeback attempt of 2025, Pep Guardiola versus divorce proceedings. After years of outsmarting Mourinho, Klopp, and the English press, Pep is now trying to outmaneuver marriage counseling. Will Pep lift another trophy, or just lift his bags back to Barcelona? Let's find out. 1. The first leg. The long-distance relationship derby. Our story begins the way most modern tragedies do. One person chasing career glory, the other chasing peace of mind. Pep Guardiola signs a Manchester City contract extension without asking Cristina Serra, and she responds the way any sensible person would, by asking a lawyer for extra time, and then going straight for a red card: divorce. To be fair, long-distance relationships are hard enough when you're both normal people. Now add in one guy obsessed with inverted fullbacks and the other running a fashion empire. It's like trying to make a relationship work between a Rubik's Cube and a Paris runway show. Spoiler: the cube thinks he's doing great, the runway does not. Imagine renewing your Netflix subscription without telling your wife. Now multiply that by $30 million a year, add paparazzi, and sprinkle in a mid-table Premier League form. Congratulations, you're now Pep Guardiola. Cristina said, "I'm going back to Barcelona." Pep said, "Cool. I'll just FaceTime you after the Champions League group stages." Nothing screams romance like a 5-year long-distance relationship, fueled by fashion catalogs and Premier League fixtures. Pep was out here managing Rodri's minutes more carefully than his own marriage. Tactical masterclass, or tactical disaster class. When your wife moves continents, and your best solution is let's text more, maybe, just maybe, it's time for a team talk. 2. The crisis talks. Pep's emergency tactical meeting. Fast forward to Easter 2025, Pep and Cristina are spotted at their family mansion in Barcelona, holding crisis talks. That's football speak for, "We messed up bad, but maybe there's still time to score an equalizer." Insiders claim Pep even tried using PowerPoint to save the marriage, complete with XG charts on missed emotional opportunities. Cristina, unimpressed, reportedly asked if she could skip straight to the part where he apologizes without pulling out a laser pointer. Tactical analysis. Ineffective. 3 days in Barcelona. Sounds romantic, right? Nah, this was less candlelight dinner, more VAR review session for marital fouls. Reports say they both kept their wedding rings on. Keeping the ring but initiating divorce. That's Pep, playing the 3-2-4-1 formation of relationships. Chaotic, ambitious, and extremely confusing. El Nacional said Pep will now fly to Barcelona weekly to see Cristina. Congrats to Manchester City for officially sponsoring Pep's personal Uber XL service. Imagine your boss being so desperate to keep you happy, they fund your marital reconciliation trips. City's loyalty to Pep is unmatched. Even his marriage has better logistics than some clubs' transfer strategies. Spanish paparazzi were practically doing goal celebrations every time Pep and Cristina appeared in public. Forget El Clásico. This is El Romantico. 3. Fan reactions. Manchester City fans versus Barcelona fans versus neutrals. The fans, of course, had their say. Because what's a football story without Twitter beef and unsolicited relationship advice? Manchester City fans, bless their stressed hearts, just want Pep happy so he can stop tinkering the lineup like it's a Sudoku puzzle. Some fans even suggested Guardiola needs a director of emotional football, someone to rotate his affections weekly so Cristina doesn't get benched for Bernardo Silva. Others just prayed he wouldn't start overthinking date nights like he overthinks Champions League quarter-finals. City fans were like, forget tactics. Just get your wife back, Pep. We need that treble-winning serotonin. Some City fans linked Pep's reconciliation to improved form. Imagine that winning streak powered by love and awkward Easter conversations. Others were skeptical. Flying weekly between Manchester and Barcelona? Bro, you struggle rotating Phil Foden and Jack Grealish properly. You think you can manage marriage rotations too? Barcelona fans. Meanwhile in Catalonia, Barcelona fans turned into a telenovela fan club overnight. Barcelona fans said, "Pep and Cristina are the Catalan love story we deserve." Others, however, couldn't resist the guilt trip. He chose Manchester over Cristina and Barca. Betrayal. Ah yes, because the only acceptable relationship is between a Catalan man and Camp Nou. Basically, for Barca fans, this isn't just marriage, it's national pride. regional politics and a messy documentary waiting to happen. Neutral fans. And then you have the neutrals treating Pep's marriage like a Netflix documentary they're only half invested in. Neutrals were like, good for him. Now about that tactical meltdown against Real Madrid. Some neutrals posted stuff like, even Pep can't manage love and football at the same time. No sympathy, just vibes. Others barely noticed. Probably because nobody posted a TikTok edit of Pep and Cristina walking in slow motion with sad music yet. 4. Pep's new game plan. Weekly flights and hopeful vibes. Now, the master tactician has a new plan. Fly back and forth every week like it's a Champions League away leg. Honestly, Pep's plan sounds romantic until you realize Manchester airport delays exist. One rainy Tuesday he's gonna miss his flight and have to explain to Cristina that he treated Ryanair's boarding queue with the same respect he treats Brentford's defensive low block pure panic. This plan is the romantic equivalent of playing Kevin De Bruyne as a false nine. Confusing, risky, but it just might work. Private jet to Barcelona every week. That's not a marriage, it's an elite-level away fixture schedule. Honestly, Pep's commute is now longer than most Premier League winning streaks. If he can manage this, surely he can also manage a midfield that doesn't collapse against Real Madrid. Right? Right? Imagine Guardiola trying to explain load managements to Cristina. No, darling, I can't come this week, it's fixture congestion. 5. The final whistle. Hope, but with extra time pending. As of now, no official statement. Just vibes, paparazzi shots and vague quotes from sources close to the couple. Sources close to the couple say it's looking positive, but in Pep terms that could still mean getting knocked out of the semi-finals after dominating 80% possession. Love isn't measured in expected goals, Pep. It's measured in actual hugs. Pep and Cristina are giving it a second shot, but like any City fan knows, hope without defense is just another semi-final heartbreak. The wedding rings are still on, which in football terms means they're still on loan to each other with an option to buy. It's like Pep's trying to win the relationship on away goals. Good luck explaining that to a marriage counselor. In the end, whether it's love, football, or contract extensions, Pep Guardiola always plays until the final whistle, sometimes with too much added time. Cristina probably said, "I need you to show me you've changed." And Pep responded, "Here's a 600-page tactical presentation on emotional positioning." Closing thoughts. Pep Guardiola, manager of hearts. So what do you think? Will Pep pull off the greatest comeback since Istanbul 2005, or is this just another false dawn? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe for more unnecessary but hilarious football drama breakdowns. And remember, if Pep Guardiola, tactical genius, needs a second chance at marriage, maybe the rest of us shouldn't feel too bad when our texts get left on read. See you next time.